Hi, and welcome to Stamp with Ginny. Today I'm going to share with you how I made this cute little alternate project using my Bon Appetit September stamp set from the Paper Pumpkin kit. When you make the projects up in the kit, you'll get these adorable little treat boxes that you can use for holiday gift giving. But after you've got your boxes assembled, you can create more projects like this little card. So let me set this aside and I'll show you how I got started. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do is bring in a piece of Whisper White cardstock and my two little skeletons, along with my Tuxedo black Memento ink pad. And I am going to start by inking up these cute little skeletons and stamping them randomly, across my card front. And it's okay to go off the side of the cardstock because that'll give you more of a random pattern. And a few little feet and some hanging hands. And I'm going to go back to this first one again so that they look slightly different. And add in where I'd like them to be. There we go. Now that I've got the skeletons on the Whisper White piece, I'm ready to do my stamping using the sentiment. So I'm going to set those aside and bring in this cute little Happy Halloween sentiment, and I am going to stamp that on this piece of Whisper White paper. It's just a strip that I have. And then I'm going to bring in the gorgeous grape in this cute little skeleton. Now I'm going to ink this up and stamp it off so that it has a softer feel to it. And I'm going to stamp that right above the sentiment. Then I'm going to bring in my 1-inch circle punch and I'm going to punch that out. So this pops off my paper a little bit more. I'm going to bring in a stamping sponge. I'm going to sponge the edge of this circle. And of course, if you'd like to, you can also sponge this edge to the skeleton piece. So let me show you how that looks, since the one that I showed you earlier did not have the sponging. I'm going to set my stamped pieces to the side, and I'm going to bring in this piece of gorgeous grape along with my 1.5-inch circle punch here. And this is just a little trick to utilize your cardstock that you don't see. I'm going to punch a circle from the center of this matte piece. And so now that I've got all my pieces here ready, I am ready to start assembling. I'm going to bring in my Whisper White note cards, and I love these note cards. They're great for beginning stampers or just quick and easy stamping because everything you need is in one package. The envelopes, the note cards, and you're set to go. I'm going to add some adhesive to the back, being careful not to add that area where the circle is. And as you can see, that's on the card front now, and I'm ready to add my little skeletons. So I'm going to add some adhesive there, add that layer, and then I'm going to build my sentiment. So I'm going to turn this little circle over with the sentiment, add some adhesive, and I'm going to set this off to the side on this larger circle so it kind of looks like a little eyeball. And then flip it over and bring in a Stampin' Dimensional. And this kit contains our black minis, which is wonderful. It gives you a chance to see what they're like, and of course you have the option of ordering more if you really love them. And I'm going to simply set this on my card front where I like it, and then I'm going to bring in my envelope. And of course it's always lovely to have some decoration on the envelope, so I am simply going to put this little skeleton here down in the corner. Let's see if I can line that up again. There we go. A little dancing skeleton, and of course if you wanted you could add a little skull and crossbones to it also. So let me show you the original again. If you'd like any of these products, feel free to stop by my online store. You can get there from my blog, Stamp with Ginny. And of course, one of the wonderful perks that we have when we order Paper Pumpkins is the ability to buy refill kits and past kits. So you can check that out on my online store too. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me. Thanks for joining me.